What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
All right, first things up before you get to it, Chris. What's more likely? It's complete happenstance, or somebody on the staff here keeps trolling me by putting their equipment to clean up behind us directly in the 1 foot by 1 foot square that can be seen behind my shoulder on the Roku channel.
That's funny.
I love when that happens.
I mean, honestly.
He is the nicest guy, though.
Should we put like a should we tape off like a square? Do not put your trash bin or your yellow.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just back off.
He's the coolest cat, man. He's the nicest guy in the morning.
I
He's
know.
so
Who reminds
happy.
me of? Who was the teacher for Arya to teaching her how to sword fight in the early Game of Thrones?
Oh, right. What was
He
his
reminds me of that guy.
All
that
right.
actor.
So when I tell him, when you're doing your hard work, which we appreciate here, because keeping everything clean is important, just not today.
Not today. What do we say to the god of death?
Just to say not today.
Not today.
All right.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on, Chris?
What's up, guys?
What's up?
I forgot to say what's up on Monday, and people were pointing it out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's up?
I want an apology.
Great tradition.
Speaking of the Dolphins, okay, last year's 7 seed. Who's more likely? Last year's 7 seed to make the playoffs this year?
Oh,
Seahawks
stop
or
it.
Dolphins?
Seahawks, pal. Although Jamal Adams was just announced by Pete Carroll, he will not be ready for the Week 1 opener for the Seahawks. They want to give his quad injury more time to heal. I am
No love
all
for
about.
Seattle?
I like Seattle. I like him. I think he's more likely to make the playoffs or miss.
Oh, make.
Seattle. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Dolphins.
No,
he said Seattle.
Seattle, babe.
Oh, okay.
Seattle. Oh yeah, man.
He made it seem like it wasn't even close.
Here we go. Seattle.
That's it?
Well, yeah. I mean, come on, man.
Because you realize, Chris,
They are
for
young
the
and
Dolphins
good,
to win,
and they got.
the Jets won't.
They are young and good. Jackson Smith and Jigba return to practice. Let's go, man. Those two tackles that were grown ass men coming straight out of college. They're now going to be second-year players.
Kenny Skywalker.
Let's go. Zach Charbonnet on top of everything. Let's go.
Okay.
Did you see Bobo made the team from UCLA?
Yeah, I did. Undrafted.
There we go.
Agent.
I like it.
All right.
Bobby Wagner's back.
B-Wags.
What's next, Chris?
B-Wags.
What's next?
All right. These are kind of some overreaching season arc storylines. So what's more likely? Mahomes wins his 3rd Super Bowl,
Yes.
or Allen, Burrow, Hurts win their first?
Wow. I mean, what's more likely is obviously Allen, Burrow, and Hurts wins their first because there's 3 of them.
Is it?
And 3, it's the magic number.
They have to beat Mahomes.
I just keep on because I'm going back and forth about my Super Bowl prediction.
Remember what these people did to you last year?
I know.
I
can
go
read your
back and
mind.
forth
I can
about
read
it,
your mind.
and part of it just my spidey sense says we're living in a special time.
Again, though, what's more?
Special time. We're living in a special time.
We lived in a special Brady time, so now
I know
we're
that.
just moving right into the special
I think
Mahomes
we
time?
might be doing that.
We moved from Kobe to LeBron.
But if you're asking me what's more likely, I will choose 3 stellar young quarterbacks. You want to give me 3 shots at it or 1 shot at it? Just the odds are what's more likely is one of the 3 will win their first. What's next?
All right, the touchdown leader last year was
Did
Jamal.
I have my soup that eats like a meal there or what?
That was you made a meal out of that one.
Thank you.
All right, last year's touchdown leader was Jamal Williams. He's a running back. Who's more likely to lead the NFL in touchdowns this year, a running back or a wide receiver?
Oh, nice one.
Devontae Adams was your wide receiver leader last year with 14.
This is a good one.
I'll go running back because these guys they want it. This is going to be a good season for running backs. A running back renaissance.
So?
I'm rooting for him.
Wow.
So I'll go more likely. I'll go more likely. So who did lead them? Was it Al? Who?
Jamal Williams led last year.
That's right.
Was
You
17.
mentioned. Yeah.
17.
How about this? This is not part of the game of what's more likely. What about a quarterback
Leading rushing touchdowns?
leading running backs in rushing touchdowns?
So we know where you're going with
So
this.
you'd have to have a quarterback rush for about 14 or 15.
Anthony Richardson,
Justin Fields.
Hurts.
Lamar.
Hurts
Lamar?
leading all. Well,
They're going
as
to
we know, we're not
going to run less.
Yeah,
They're gonna
right.
run less.
I think so. You heard that from Odell on Wednesday. He would allow that.
Interesting.
Wait a minute, did you say Herbert?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
I thought
no.
What's next?
Well, you guys said that.
Who's the Herbert to have more rushing touchdowns, Justin or Khalil?
There you go. Justin.
Who's more likely?
Justin.
like that
What's the more likely division winner to have less than 10 wins? AFC South or NFC South?
NFC South. Come on. Don't disrespect Duval County like that, sir. Come on.
They had 9 last year.
I'm aware of how many they had last year.
And the Bucks won the South last year with 8.
I will go the NFC South is more likely to have a single-digit win leader, a 9-8 team win the division, than the AFC South. I mean, did I stutter?
I don't know.
Okay, so I believe you've got 2 teams in the AFC South once again that are the top tier, and then you've got 2 teams that are starting rookie quarterbacks that are going to struggle because of that. And Jacksonville should win this division. They should prevail with a nice uptick, which is like 11 wins or even 12. What's next?
The division more likely to win more playoff games this year. The AFC East or the NFC East?
The AFC East, because you're going to have more teams in it than the NFC East.
Wow.
More teams. How many teams make it from the AFC East?
I think, I said 3 are making it from the...
Yeah. That's what she said.
Okay,
like
all
3
right,
in the
no, I'll take
North.
that back. I want to be consistent.
Yeah, just talk it
Because
out.
as you know, when I show up here, I don't just throw things against the wall and don't pay attention to things that I said were either A, wrong, or B, not consistent with what I'm saying.
That's my
I know
job.
that's what... No. I know that's the mosh pit in which we reside every day when we sit in the show in this
Maybe
chair.
in this time slot in the same town.
I understand this.
If anything, you hold on to your misses a little too long.
Right.
A little longer than you
Maybe
should.
I do. And as you know, also here, I try to connect dots or weave a tapestry. I tapestry weave when I sit in this chair. All right, so now I've delayed long enough to actually need to give you an
AFC East or
answer.
NFC East?
AFC East. Get out of here.
The disrespect is real.
It's not disrespect.
little bit.
It's real.
Chris,
It's
the question
real.
Are you
was,
going to pick the Jets to go to the Super Bowl?
he has to.
I don't have to. Excuse me.
You have to.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me look. Is there a rule book? What do you mean I have to?
Where's the crystal ball at?
Where's it, Krista? Honestly.
Bring the crystal
It's
ball
too
over here.
big. I got one too big. I need a smaller one that's a little more portable. Honestly, even Jerome Bettis would want to put. You'd want to drill holes in that thing and roll it down the lane. Hey, there's no. I don't have to.
I mean,
I don't have to.
if we're going to mosh pit like the other shows,
I
then
just
you
chose
kinda
the
do.
Bills to win the division to open today's program.
But that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I picked the Eagles to
Non-division
win our
winners
division.
I
won the
said
Super
the
Bowl.
AFC East. Let's move on.
Rich, you got
Talk about disrespect.
You got to move on.
Yeah.
Who's the more likely defensive star holdout to finish with more sacks this year? Nick Bosa or Chris Jones?
Bosa, because I think Bosa's going to sign imminently, and I don't know about Chris Jones.
I've been hearing that for 3 weeks
I know
now.
you have, but Bosa hasn't tweeted out. You know, he hasn't X'd out. I'm sitting out 8 weeks. You'll see me week 8.
Stop saying
And
X,
then,
please.
and then when somebody says that's going to be a hefty fine, Bill, and he's like, I can afford it. Is what Chris
Damn.
Jones responded.
Millions
I
in
can
the
afford
cushion.
it. It's come a long way since his combine 40. When he, right now, he's just figuratively putting it out on the table. Listen,
What is happening?
I just wanted to get TJ.
Friday off the
I
rail.
say Bosa. I think Bosa's going to sign, and I think Bosa's going to be. I think Bosa's going to be chasing Kenny Pickett down in week
Bosa
1.
led the NFL in sacks last year, 18.5.
I'd
Chris
go
Jones,
Bosa.
15 and
You
a half.
guys are very certain Bosa's showing up. for
He's
work
showing up.
on time.
They're going to get that done.
Wow.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.